welcome to Playtime. I'm your host, AltaGamer 2004, and today I have Read-Only Memories. 2064 Read-Only Memories. It's a text-based adventure game. From what I've seen of it, it looks pretty neat.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another.
Dude,
with
is that
brain-to-machine technology.
Is that Lee?
Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some
This game
can't
looks
keep
totally
up with
awesome
the
right now,
fast-paced
too, by the
changes
way.
around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back,
What
losing
is
the
his name?
survival
Dave
skills
Fennoy,
that
yeah,
we
that's
have
right.
relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines.
So wait, are we playing iRobot?
Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered.
This is iRobot. (2064) Read-Only Memories. It's great that Dave Fennoy is in this. I wonder who else is in this. Prologue. Oh, before I forget, sorry for the blue screen, turn off notifications. Home sweet home. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. Dude, what's in that sink? Look at sink, talk to sink, turn on sink. I'm gonna talk to the sink. You ask the blob in the sink not to loiter, but it bubbles up at you. There's an actual blob in the sink. Let's talk to the headphones. The smart headphones are enjoying your voice in high definition. Well, obviously, let's pick that up. Headphones, added items. These are those GX Ultra Beats you have to do a product review on. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with things laying around your apartment. Can I use them on the blob? You hear the sink gurgling in high def. Oh, what's in the fridge? Let's talk to the fridge. You remind the fridge that you need to pick up some more milk when you go out. It jots down milk on the list. Probably best just to make a mental note instead. You've had enough vitamin R for one lifetime anyway. You open up the fridge to see a bottle of mustard and a carton of spoiled milk. I almost said milk, which has developed an odor. Maybe the spoiled milk has one more good day on it. Maybe. Of course I'm gonna take the milk. Dude, let's use the spoiled milk on the blob. No way. You can't possibly imagine the indescribable, inhumane horrors you're about to unleash onto the world. Or the stank. Stank. Paper. Oh, let's use it on the plant. Spoil milk on the plant. Clearly water from the sink isn't an option right now, but this gross spoiled milk is definitely not a nutritious alternative. Can I... Window. Don't throw your new headphones out there. This may be a moderately safe neighborhood, but those will be gone in 10 minutes if you leave them out. I want to use the spoiled milk. Oh, I have an ID card. Don't throw your ID outside. You want to get cyber cracked? Whatever that means. No, don't listen. It's not a good vibe. Oh, can I listen to the fridge? You sync up the headphones and listen to a live stream of a cooking show about making ramen using household materials. Unfortunately, you learn that mustard and spoiled milk aren't quite enough to make good ramen. Well, I mean, let's put the milk in the coffee. Spoiled milk and stale old coffee. Yum. Okay, now let's talk to the coffee. This cup is really cooled off on talking. It lost the hots for you a while ago. You take a sip of the old stale coffee. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. Can I use spoiled? No, I can't use the milk on the... Use the headphones. You scan the book with your finger and the audio file begins to play. Good voice acting. Hey now, you're getting paid to write this review. No one expects you to be this morally grounded. Okay. This page is blank. All of it. Useless. I would be doing better voice acting, like a little bit more expressive, but I'm just getting over being sick and having a sore throat, so I don't want to push it. All blank. There's nothing to read or hear. I want to use the spoiled milk on something. You touch the poster and the YMO begins playing in your ears. Calm down. You're not going to get audited on your Times headphones used quota. Okay. Bed. I want to pour milk on my bed. No. The headphones detect that you're laying down and begin to play some soothing ocean sound effects. Pour milk on the door. Nope. Sleek hums and blips. Sound secure. Oh, can I talk to the door? Command the door to stay locked. It bleeps stoically back at you. This bed only chats back when you're sleep talking. It's not the most well-designed function. Hey, Pack. Can I talk to the paper? A page only holds the opinions of its author. This one's blank. Most people write a talk on paper. You just talk to paper. Blank paper. I want to talk to the plant. They say plants react positively to conversation, but this poor thing might be too far gone already. It's called 2064 Read-Only Memories. It's a text-based adventure set in the cyberpunk future. I want to talk to Lappy. Looking pretty hot there, Lappy. Like, literally hot. Overheating, as usual. Oh, I can't put the milk on it. The GX Ultra beats sync up automatically as you start to watch a live concert from Oakland. Alright, let's boot up the laptop. Lappy is a bit of a relic. Oh, dude, YouTube. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. No, not a free game for February. It was actually free months ago. I can't remember how long ago. And I just never got around to playing it. And then I saw it was in my library, and I'm like, hey, I'm looking for something new to try. No, the free games for February, great plug, segue, BioShock Collection, containing all 3 BioShock games, and The Sims 4. Dude, that's Lips Live. That's not YouTube. This is Lips Live, the premier online video network. This app is like a mesh of all active streams. The GX Ultra Beats sync to Lappy automatically as you connect to one of those less pornographic feeds. Okay. Your best options are usually limited to video game streams, hey, old concert recordings, and live cams of baby animals. Your choice is clear. Yeah, twitch.tv/AltaGamer2004. Lappy speakers feel neglected, but now you have the first-hand experience needed to start actually writing the review. The first part of the work is done. You're so accomplished. Yeah, I don't have VR, so I don't pay attention to VR pack. But yeah, Firewall 0 Hour is free as well for VR people. What's in OK Today? Neo San Francisco's most beloved morning show, all about news and entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. Oh, okay, I get it. This is the show's online newspaper called The Scanline. OK Today is usually all about free, feel-good news, but it does focus on serious content, current events, at times as well. Okay, we got current events, Charlie Nova, sports. Dude, sports. The Neo San Francisco 49ers quest for 10 is back on. Sunday's big game at New Candlestick brings an important question to everyone's mind. Can the 49ers punch their ticket to the playoffs and bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Neo San Francisco? I can't talk. They couldn't against the Chiefs. Congratulations to the Chiefs on the Super Bowl win. It would mark the first win since the move to New Candlestick after an almost 50-year hiatus from the city. Since returning, they've had disappointing losses to the New York Giants and the Mexico City Luchadores. They've brought on a fresh coach, but controversy surrounds their new quarterback, Patricia Lopez, as some vocal sports fans continue to accuse her of having illegal cybernetic enhancements. Certain modifications of implants are banned by the league, but their official reports state their repeated investigations has found no evidence to substantiate these rumors. It's relevant to point out that Lopez is the first woman to ever be a quarterback in a major football team. Wow, that might be why they're suspicious. The 49ers look to reclaim their top spot since their last win with their Super Bowl, whatever the hell that number is, victory over the Tokyo Titans. I do not know my Roman numerals too well, so... What is that, 69? I don't know. Sunday's game is a rubber match, and the winner secures a spot in the playoffs between our Neo San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Kansas City Chiefs. It will be a close game to say the least, with the Chiefs coming out on top. You can't... Wow. Catch Sunday's results here first. For all things everything, I'm June Valmarana. OK Today. Here, okay, Charlie Nova, let's...
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere and
Hey, it talks!
in the Stars. Join Ryan D. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI
Exclamation
New Year's
point.
Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Current news. Human Revolution remains vigilant in Stay Human. Protests in Upper Market. The Human Revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various Genus clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down in Peninsula. Genus, the gene splicing treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Genus employee Mort Crane spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genus workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. We're here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. Individual rights have always been of paramount importance to us, he continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. The Human Revolution stands behind their claim that Genus is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. Okay, so is this like humans against the furry people we saw in the beginning? The group feels that the goals stated by Genus, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are warping humanity into a very scary dark future. They're playing God in the most senseless of ways. We were born human. Who are we to mess with our genes and start turning everybody into who knows what, said one protester who asked to remain anonymous. Alright, take care, Pac. Good luck with Spyro. Looking forward to your world record speedrun. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow as this story develops late into the holiday 2064 season. Golden Gate Park vandalism on the rise. Reports show that local foodie booth JJ's Froyo stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of a rogue ROM committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large ROM that had no shell. Is 1 hour a 100% speedrun or just any percent speedrun? Because there is a difference. Witnesses state that alleged perpetrators have been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a ROM being reported to live on its own in the wild, as a stray. Police say that tracking down a potential owner of the ROM is likely impossible. Are you serious? I can't even beat Spyro in 1 hour doing just the bare minimum. There's got to be glitches. That's got to be a glitchless 100%. That's got to be a glitched 100%. Some speculate that the strange ROM may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the ROM, rogue or under orders. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comment, and they assured us that the rogue ROM is purely a myth and that it tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Glitchless in an hour, Spyro 100%. Oh my god. Well, 120%. I don't see how. I want to see that video. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. Is this wild ROM the real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as this story progresses. Alright. Well, let's check our email. Spam mail. Get cheap crash. Own Y 99 creds for 30 days supply. 212 stims. Nice. Good luck, Pack. Hello there, I am Princess Emma Thomas. Yes, the Princess Emma, heiress to the digital empire of the horse fortune. I write you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. You see, it has become frozen and I need to transfer it to at least 5 different accounts, or the World Bank will seize my credits, amounting to 420,194.1 credits. Please, if you could send your personal credit ID marker to me immediately so that I can send you up your 20% of the fortune. I'll only require that you send half back upon receipt of the funds. You may keep the rest of the money. The best part? There's literally nothing that can go wrong. So grab yourself some Vegemite. Vegemite? I've never had Vegemite. I want Vegemite. And welcome to the Queendom. What is this email? Hey, bills. Your account is past due in the amount of 1,396.4 credits. Failure to restore your account may result in the termination of service. Ah yes, the age-old choice between food or electricity. I mean, there's always ramen. Ramen is cheap. Hey there, I'm the lead editor for WTF Sounds, formerly OMG Zounds. We're a new up-and-coming audio review feed looking for hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. We'd be able to give you some great exposure, and if we like your stuff, could possibly throw some creds your way. Don't they know people die of exposure? Not that kind of exposure. Rent mail. According to this email, your rent is nearly due. Better get that article submitted due soon. Hassie. A coupon for 5 credits back on a Hassie Infinity. A Hassie Infinity has all your daily calories, with none of the nutritional value, like the opposite of a diet version. An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Trisha Lee, DDS. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. It's a trap! This is your weekly update from Vintage Tech, your #1 source for classic technology. Popular pieces this week. The King of Click, a retrospective on the classic Model N keyboard. I'm gonna unsubscribe. Request denied. Subscription cannot be modified. Well, crap. I guess time to do my work. Alright, time to get to work. Time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul, bit by bit, character by character. Finished! Now to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty into a book deal. Surely. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. I think I've done everything I can do in here. My ID card. Super spoiled milk. Gross. Oh, hey, I better not play any of that. Sleep in bed. Dude, what? What is that thing? It just came in. Is that thing gonna murder me in my sleep?
Ah, good. You're finally awake. I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
What? What the hecky?
Oh, I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized
That
the
voice
records
sounds
and
familiar.
entertainment media using BISAC.
Isaac?
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
But you didn't clean the blob out of the
As you
sink.
awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
How did you get in here in the first
I
place?
came in through the door, of course.
Duh. No, duh.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code.
Is that good or bad? I'm guessing that's good.
It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B.
17 trillion?
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you. I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken.
Yeah.
And that you left it open.
Yeah. Open window. You know my dog's birthday?
I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly.
Who are you, you little
I would suggest
robot
investing
thing?
in an Insect Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience. The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
Great. My Windows lock is broken?
Yes, I attempted to repair it, but it uses a proprietary bolt head I am not equipped to remove. I took the liberty
Hex
of
bolt?
filing a maintenance request with your building superintendent. Considering the speed at which he has historically worked, I estimate it will take him 16 working days to complete the repair. Not quite to my standards.
Wait, what was that about my computer?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware. An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well.
You broke my computer?
I would consider it no great loss, though.
Hey, oh, fuck you. That's my computer.
Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
I don't have enough money for a new computer.
Don't fret. I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
Good.
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs. It is the least I can do.
You bet it is. That's nice, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous. I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
Hayden? You know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
Wait, you know who he is,
Help
but
me.
you don't know where he is.
You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Help me, ObiWan Kenobi. You're not my only hope. What makes you believe that?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book.
Did you now?
Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me. And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
I've never looked for a missing person, but I could try.
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
I mean, there's the door. Don't let it hit you. We'll see about that.
Don't worry. If Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable. If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Why would they want Hayden?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
Who are you? Who are you anyway? What do you have to do with this?
Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing.
Yes, give me a name to look up.
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him.
Oh wait, that's Clementine! That's Melissa Hutchinson! Hutchinson. I think I accidentally threw an N in there. That's Clementine!
Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
Also, nice name. For anybody who doesn't know, the Turing test is the test given to androids and machines to see if they have some sort of free will. At least, that's what I learned after doing a little bit of research on it after Detroit Become Human. Tell me more.
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart. Even humans seem
dude, I have a
to
little...
talk to them.
With the touchpad, I have a little crosshair.
But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance.
I mean, most people are afraid of change.
Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
How would you know one way or the other?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
Yo, someone passed the joint. I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Was anyone out for Hayden?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Well then, I guess we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the AutoCab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
The what now? I could totally afford that. No, I can't. Why not go to the police? They might be able to help.
We can't. One of the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities. We must be cautious about who we inform of this.
Why?
My calculations show that the possibilities of a leak are dangerously high. Corruption, despite being a challenge to public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider. If
Crooked
it becomes
cops.
public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease. We must keep this to ourselves for now, please.
Okay. Okay, Bobblehead, I'll help, but there better be a story here.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much. In addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation. I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you. I hope you are, for Hayden's sake.
Alright, lead the way. Hey, morning.
That's strange.
What is?
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Perhaps a maintenance robot took care of it?
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Oh, a lucky break! It seems my access codes still work.
Great.
Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Oh, here we go again about the door. I want to yell at him about the door, but we shouldn't disturb any evidence, just in case we need to go to the police after all.
Agreed.
It doesn't look like there was much of a struggle.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him.
Aren't you programmed against harming humans? Yeah, isn't there like 3 laws?
Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually.
Like Vicky.
I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Okay. It would be fun to see you try.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense.
So why didn't
But
you? What's done is done. We needed to focus on finding him.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Window. Use the window.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
Are you sturdy enough to survive that?
Critical system damage would be unlikely, but I would certainly have damaged my legs beyond repair, so... I took the fire escape.
Smart. Of course you did. Oh, I could use the spoiled milk. Want to send it plummeting to the unsuspecting public below? You can't. It's stuck to the inside of your pocket. Ah. Use my ID card. Seriously, you can't get rid of your ID. Aw. Photos. My ID card. Comparing an ID picture to a nice photograph. Not so good for your self-esteem. Ah, hey! The sentiment is understood, but you probably won't forget what Hayden looks like anytime soon. Well, what does he look like? Oh. Pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world. Working at a company like Parallax ensures you'll be more than well off. Give the milk to the plant. Give the plant the milk. Water. Plants need water. No. By the way, those green things are called leaves. Can I listen to the plant? It's bad manners to listen in on other people's plants. Take the plant. Pause off. Based on your track record, it's for the best. ROM parts. A ROM only needs a few parts to get a voice, like Turing has. Maybe this one's better as it is, after all. What reason would you have for taking this? You don't even own a ROM.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
Oh, sounds like Turing is a little jealous.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books. Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with
Oh,
his schedule.
Turing is jealous.
It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card.
Use the spoiled milk on the computer. As long as Turing's here, you won't get away with that. You swipe your ID card across the monitor. Bloop. Bleep bloop. The hum of a standby screen has no melody.
That's Hayden's computer. Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
Why not? You hacked my door easily enough.
Your door used a much simpler set of algorithms with a much weaker processor.
Dude, quit
actually have
shitting
a
on my
bit
door!
less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
What does talent have to do with it?
The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability.
Are you incapable of that kind of creative leap?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
A computer that's not good with a computer.
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
Marcus, are you gonna turn into Marcus?
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Let's get back to searching. I have no idea how to log in. There's the memory card. Broken tech. Let's use the milk on the broken tech. Although the milk surely has a magnetic energy within it, it is unlikely that it would charge the battery. Busted. You must have dropped it in the skirmish. A wrong component and Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. It looks like an old high-density memory card. Something in the room might be able to read it. Yes, let's pour milk on the video game consoles. That would be one funky controller. Let's play video games. Well, let's play video games. We gain the strength of temptation. We resist. So you'll probably become a rad video game wizard now. A few vintage video game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. There's a Mega 16, a Doral, and even a Familink. Use the headphones on the TV. You sync to the TV and listen to boring news in high def. There are no buttons on the TV screen, and there's no need to watch TV right now. The television is looping through some of Hayden's feeds. Tech banter, Ted's code tips, augmented eye. Alright, let's go ahead and do the puzzle.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
Ask who?
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map.
Great. I don't have a map.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about.
That's handy.
I just need to ask you a few questions. This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Don't you know literally everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday.
This is just how things are done. I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program. So, here we go!
Great.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's Live Intelligence Processing System. I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly.
Great.
First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Sure. Is it really gonna say the name I give it? Is it gonna call me AltaGamer?
Do you wish to keep this name? Thank you. I have input your name.
No, it's not gonna say my name.
Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
There's more options. Z, zer, zer, zay, zer, what? Custom pronouns?
Please enter your pronouns. The pronoun you've tried to enter appears to be blank. Please try again.
I just want he. Why?
Should it be is or are? Here's how your pronouns look in action. Does that look right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
My diet? What the hell do you need to know my diet for? What is halal? Kosher, gluten-free, vegan, alcohol. God. I almost want to pick this. You know what? Yeah.
Diet set as Goddamn it, Turing. Are you sure?
Seriously?
Thank you for confirming.
No!
I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
No, I want my diet on the verse.
Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again. In review. Does that sound right?
Let's start over.
First, could you tell me?
I'm gonna go with my real name instead of AltaGamer. It just seems better. And I don't want... That was hilarious, but I don't want that to be my, diet.
Do you wish to keep this? Thank you. I have input your name. Next, could you tell me which pronouns I... Thank Thank you. I have input. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet? Diet set as omnivorous. Are you?
Yeah.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS. Please review your In review, does that say?
Yeah.
Thank you. See, that was relatively painless. You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better. It will be an efficient use of our time together. Thank you for escorting me here.
Sure.
Let's head back to your home.
This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Got it. Chapter 1.
You know, your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
My plant?
Have you been overwatering it?
My what?
This jade plant you have on the windowsill here. It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Great. Mold. Mildew, time to give the landlord another call.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office. And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through. I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Great.
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe? I will continue to formulate a stratagem.
You do that. The plant's named Wilty. I got it from a friend a couple months ago.
How thoughtful of them! The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent
There's actually a money tree?
house plant. They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck. Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift.
Are you shitting on me again? Okay, so what do you want me to do about the plant?
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it.
Dude, why are you shitting on me?
Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Sure. Whatever you want. I wanna say this, but I'm gonna be nice.
Excellent. The supplies should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other
Thanks.
thing. When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health.
I've
There is
already talked to my
scientific
plant.
evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition. Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn. It'll really pull the whole room together. You know, once we get the sink fixed. Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
Talk to the plant. You're such a miserable little plant. Die already. You're such a cute little plant, Wealthy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to lush greenery in no time.
This action will have consequences. Probably. Turing will remember this. You give the book a pep talk. Keep that window open. Hold your position. Don't lose focus. It's not even doing reps. Out of all the books on the shelf, you picked this slacker? Can I give it the milk now? Are you trying to kill it twice? For my unpublished novel. Knows the feels. My ID card. No. It just straight up told me no. Super no. Careful, these are a review copy. GX probably wouldn't appreciate them coming back covered in coffee. Mega no. Ultra no. Omega no. Well, no. Nah. Nah. Ah, it's done with me. It's tired of my shit. So milk. You're not sure which of these drinks is most pathetic. Combining them won't make you an ultra potion. Just vomit. Spoiled milk and stale old coffee. Yum. Can I drink it? So many of your internal organs are thanking you for refusing to drink from that again. Don't stick that in there. You're certainly not going to be the one to reach inside that to retrieve it. Can I give it the milk again? You really don't want to do anything to increase the chances of the slime becoming any more alive than it already is. Can I? Give the milk to Turing.
Yuck! I don't have taste buds, and this makes me glad I don't.
Give him the
I know
ID
your
card.
name. If you examine those headphones on the items menu of your Lips Type M mobile device, you will be able to play any kind of music you like.
Hey.
Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. It'll really pull the whole room together. You know what? Aw, thanks for the hug.
Aww.
Hi.
Hi.
Wow, you really like giving hugs. Good thing I do too. You can explore my functions later. We can hug some more later too, if that's what you want to do.
Aww. He's getting shy.
Aw, thanks for the hug.
Maybe it would feel less silly talking in this if it had a portrait on it, or on the pillow. No, that just gets weird.
Ready to head out?
Not yet. Okay, I am.
Well, this looks like the place, assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth. From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside. And some
Park car. Yes, use the milk on the car. You approach the car with the intent to pour your spoiled milk on the windshield, but the coop's wipers are already alerted and stand primed at the ready, daring you to try. Talk to the car. You tell the car to stay parked. It doesn't recognize your voice, so it doesn't respond. Different means, same outcome. Still a victory for you. I push the car. You shake the car. You push harder and shake the car all around. Don't try to start a riot. The World Series was months ago.
Those wipers look scary, pointed out like that.
Are you having fun talking to this car? Oh, you are? Oh, well then, please keep talking to it. Use the milk on the wreath. That's not eggnog. I keep accidentally touching my touchpad. You're going to ruin the holidays for everyone. Holiday jingles start playing as you approach. An ad for the latest ZIS coupe starts playing as you approach the vehicle. Come to our Neo San Francisco ZIS dealer. If Wazaki Pete can't save you credits on your next ride, you'll get a free ticket to an upcoming Neo 49ers game. Can I use my ID on it? The car scans your ID, but nothing happens. You're not going to get behind the wheel with that. Spoiled milk.
That's disgusting. So that's where that smell was coming from. Get that away from me.
I'm going to use the milk on every single person. Let's go in.
Hold up there. Got ID?
Oh, of course. Wait. I want to hug the bouncer. Aw. You try to hug the bouncer, but he pushes you back with a cold glare.
I don't think touching him will get us anywhere.
All right. Looks good to me. Welcome to Stardust.
This is the place. Have you ever been here before?
No.
The atmosphere is certainly exciting.
This is my first time, but it doesn't feel like it'll be my last.
I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your autonomic nervous system.
My what now?
Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we've achieved our goal. Anyway, where do you think we should start?
Let's check the bar.
Good idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
I'm gonna look around first. Pour milk on the chair. Would you want to sit in that? Seriously, that's disgusting. Can I listen to the chair? There isn't much to listen to, just a lot of ass. It's not even a spinny chair. It looks like it's the only one. It only looks like one. A shot of whiskey that isn't mine. Well, let's put spoiled milk in it. Even the finest whiskey on the planet wouldn't decrease the chances of such a mixture becoming a national crisis. Can I drink it? Don't drink drinks that aren't yours. Use milk on the poster. Stop trying to sabotage the struggling indie film industry, okay? Hey. The film trailer starts to play, but it's designed more like a commercial advertisement. Too consumerist. It's not worth using the energy to bend over to scan the poster of a band like Zazin. There's a free song preview attached to the poster. Don't listen for too long though. Posters like this charge your Lips Pay account automatically if you listen past 30 seconds. Totally not crooked. Scrap Brain, a new single by Zazin, sponsored by Arena Box. Use the milk. You may not like the band, but that's no reason to ruin their cool new poster. The bartender standing right there. Don't try anything funny. Don't touch it with your ID. They'll charge you for the song. Scrap Brain, the new single by Zaz that starts to play loudly. Good idea. You did it. You cover the face with your hand, but when you pull it away, it's still there! You shiver from touching the hideous mug. You think the bartenders keep it there to make themselves look more attractive by comparison? Comparing your picture to the face on the poster. Hey, actually win this one. A flyer for Zone 3, a new arcade that opens on Christmas.
I've saved the location to my memory. Let's check it out after the investigation.
Sure. Spoiled milk. Wonder what's older, the arcade machines or that vile milk? Don't splatter the poster. Why are you so angry and violent over video games? Now you have somewhere fun to explore after adventuring. That's gotta be Tomcat. This is the barrier between the arcade and the VIP section. Apparently being isolated far away from the bar, dance floor, and video games makes you important somehow. That would be a terrible power-up. Hey, have you checked out Mega Probiter? I heard the machine was donated by Stardust recently, but it's been having problems since it got here. Aye, something doesn't seem right once you get to the boss, you know? Oh. You'll destroy much more than the ghosts with that. Not a good idea. The headphones' radiation could screw with the logic board inside the cabinet. If that happens, the unexplainable will transpire. Besides, the headphones refuse to connect anyway. The owner probably wants the music to play loud to attract players. Yeah, let's scan my ID and play. Ow, quit shooting me. Did I win?
Hooray! You survived!
That wasn't that hard.
Those ghosts will think twice before messing with you again. Good thing, too.
Let's see if I can beat my score. Dude, I crushed my score. What the hell?
You died. Still, though, not a terrible showing for a human without...
I want to crack at that again. Wow, look at that score.
You died.
That is so cheating.
Oh, well,
it drains my
that level
energy.
is a little out of our league anyway.
No, go back in.
Welcome to Start.
Touch the bartender. Reaching over the bar looks like that comes off pretty threatening. Not the worst idea you've ever had, but it's close. Use the milk on him.
No outside drinks, and that just barely counts as one. Why do you carry that around?
Because I want to use it on everything.
You look great in this picture. What happened? Ha ha ha! Just kidding.
Dick? A gruff-looking man holds down the bar. He seems friendly enough.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be?
Oh, what? What are all these drinks? I've never heard of any of them. Netherworld. I want Netherworld.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Does that sound good?
Sure.
Ah, all right, you got it. Coming right up. Now, what is it you need to know?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Majid. I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that. So, what do you want to know?
Not to be rude, but don't places like this come and go in a flash? But they say Stardust is forever.
That's true, and it was true about Stardust. The first 6 months were great, but after that, the interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing. But I guess I'm just stubborn and kept throwing good money after bad. Ha! After 2 years in a remodel, things started to pick back up again. We slowly dug ourselves out of the debt hole. We got some regulars around. They started bringing in enough new folks, and it reached critical mass pretty quick.
What did you do before Stardust?
Mostly got myself into trouble. When I immigrated from Pakistan, I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills. But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Bodyguard work. Truth be told, I hated the work. I didn't want to be a hired fist my whole life. I wanted something regular, peaceful. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history. I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was.
Doesn't sound that exciting at all. We're looking for Hayden Weber. Do you know him?
Hayden. Scientist guy. Does some kind of computer research at Parallax. Pretty sure I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he's around here tonight. Our place doesn't really seem like his scene, but I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. Go figure. I can ask around, find out if anyone's seen him. I'll let you know.
Thank you. I'm also meeting a Tomcat. Do you know where they are?
I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking.
Thank you.
Well, it was nice meeting you, but I gotta get back to work. I'll keep an eye out for Tomcat and send them your way if I see them. Good luck.
Thanks.
Enjoy yourself. And don't be a stranger.
Oh, I actually have a drink. Let's drink it. Okay. Can I get another?
What are you
Passy
So many
Spike.
drinks these days.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholipedia says.
Does that sound... Ah, alright.
Yay, Hassie. That's definitely Tomcat. Let's put the milk on the table. Don't leave it there, someone might think it's safe to drink. A drink menu is constantly being read out. You slide your ID on the table and drink menu pops up. What's that? Ew, what's that smell? The obnoxious beat is even louder and more obnoxious now. Hey, what's up? Having a good time? You wouldn't have to be Tomcat, would you? Me? Nah, my name is Mel. Oops, sorry, have you heard of anybody by that name? Nah, sorry, never heard of them. You should check the arcade. Give him the milk. Ew, why did you bring that here? No, I don't want to dance. Aw. Do you go by the name Tomcat? I was dancing with someone named Tomcat a little while ago, though. No idea where they are now. Try checking the bar. They've got some wicked drinks, by the way. You're not Tomcat. Give the milk.
Is this supposed to be another cat joke?
No.
What? Why should I care about that?
You got a death wish? No. Alright, I'll just talk.
Yes, can I help you? Huh? Tomcat is... Oh, wait, I get it. You headed right up to the chick with the ears, because of course she'd be the one with the cat name. Unfreaking believable. Find them yourself, jerk.
I already asked everyone else.
Fine. But you didn't think of how that would sound? Look, I'm cruising for cuties right now, and cat jokes are the biggest turnoff.
Sorry.
I don't know where Tomcat is, so look for them elsewhere. And one more thing. Don't expect others to be so kind, or even me most times. You want to talk about the hybrid thing? Cool. No one's trying to hide it, and you won't have an easy time avoiding it at this club.
Great.
But jokes, puns, and worse, assumptions? That will get you blacklisted fast. We don't all have the energy to handhold genotypical people who can't spare 10 seconds to pull out their ROM and look things up.
I asked everybody else! You were the last person!
Your arm is coming off.
Dude,
Clear?
chick! What the hell is up your ass?
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to.
I want to say hairball. But I don't want to get blacklisted.
Yeah, alright, whatever. Just get moving.
Let me know if you see Tomcat. Ah, that must be Tomcat.
Hey there. I heard you were looking for me. Yours truly, though. Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly. I do my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
Is that why that woman was giving me such a hard time?
Nah, you're fine. Jess is just a mite prickly pear on the outside. She'd probably give hell to most strange folks she hasn't made a deal with. So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
A friend of ours, Hayden, has gone missing. We found a note that says he was going to meet you.
Hayden's missing. Well, that's one way to sour my night. I already saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me? Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation. Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league. Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with?
Tell us about yourself.
Oh, sure. You may have even heard of me in the news way back when. About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers. Ooh, caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself. People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or malicious criminal. Earned myself an enforced net blackout for a few years, but I think it was worth it for the prestige.
What? Why hack into Parallax?
Huh? To see if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than the government.
Which is it? Kid genius or malicious criminal?
I don't know. I didn't really do it to steal anything, but I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in. I chalk it up to the exuberance of youth, and now I try to stay on the straight and narrow. Mostly. Sometimes.
Never.
Oh, am I kidding? Sometimes I treat this place like it's my own little bat cave.
What's the deal with the accent? Are you from the South?
Raleigh, North Carolina, dog.
Oh, she is.
Sure, it's not the glitziest town in the world, but folks like the way the sun goes down. Still, this ain't a bad town for a southern belle. Lots of clothes. I had to get a third walk-in closet.
Seriously, though, what is Jess's problem?
Oh, don't you worry about Jess, none. She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to genotypical folks like us. She's had to deal with an awful lot of pricks. 'Cause, well...
Because people are assholes?
Whew, they are. Especially the hybrids, though I think it's more the way they look than the way they act. Nah, I'd leave her alone if I were you. She's sharp enough on her own, but she's got friends in low places.
This ain't no Garth Brooks song.
Well, she does owe me a favor, or three. But I ain't sure I want to waste one on pulling your foot out of your own rear, you hear?
How did you know Hayden?
Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips. It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy. I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
What was Hayden working on?
Mostly that little bot you got there. Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but Turing is all I knew about.
My computer runs on lips. I didn't know ROMs did too.
Ooh, it's a powerful OS. And it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is. It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits. And it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files.
Can you explain it like I'm a child?
That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs, within range, and they share all files the user has tagged as private. It's handy in dense population areas like NeoFSF, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes. Yuck.
Do you know why he may have gone missing?
I don't rightly know.
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me, based on his recent behavior.
Well, let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but if Parallax found out about it somehow, whew, that might have changed things. It ain't always so good for a big company when their leading product declares independence. I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with him, but he would just get fired, maybe even sued. I can't imagine they would disappear him. I mean, they ain't the CIA or anything.
Okay, so how do we find Hayden?
Yeah, I'm not real sure, hon. But it would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first place. I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself.
Gee, thanks.
Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me? We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished. If Parallax is involved, there's probably something we're not seeing yet. Best to get all the clues we can find. The data cache would be the best place to start.
Alright, I'll come back when I have the data cache.
Good luck. Turing, you keep out of trouble.
Jess.
I saw you found Tomcat. What else do you want from me?
Did I make you
Among
mad?
other things, I don't honestly want to talk to you about it. It happens. I'm not here to collect your tears and put you on some path to salvation or whatever. If you need someone to absolve you of your guilt, go to a confessional, not me.
Sorry, I'll do better.
Sure you will. What, do you want a cookie for trying? Don't make it my problem again.
Why don't we do something else for now?
No, I don't want to leave my drink behind. Where is Zone 3? I want to go to Zone 3. Oh, well,
Every bit will help in the
nice
end.
leaves. Didn't mean to give you a drinking problem. Glad to see you're healthier.
I think Wilty will survive just yet. With more of that, get that away from me!
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo-SF Police Department as part of an ongoing investigation. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
This is my friend's place. Is everything okay?
I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot give comment on any currently ongoing investigations. If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge, who will get in touch with you as soon as it is feasible. They may have questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, citizen.
Listen, I really need to get in there.
That will not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the collection of evidence. Only authorized Neo-SFPD personnel may enter. I am required by law to inform you that I am set at Level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate. I apologize, but I must ask you to move along. Loitering around an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found to be doing so.
We should go ahead and get moving. Oh, drat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control. I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore, but we do have to move faster. Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache?
Yeah, the fire escape. I have a contact inside the police department?
Who would that be? I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history.
Lexi, she's kind of new to this jurisdiction, but she'll talk.
Give me a moment. Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister. I must have missed that link in your history somehow. You have a very poor net presence, It makes anticipating your needs more difficult.
Actually, I prefer it that way.
Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion. Her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak. A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now. Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance.
That'd be Detective Rivers, Turing.
Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers?
That's definitely what I recommend.
Done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we? Now lead the way.
Alright, so I think I'm going to call it here on this video. I'm really enjoying this so far, and I hope everybody else is too. Next time, we'll head to the police station and see if we can put milk on anything else. I want to put milk on something, I swear. But until then, as always, have fun, play hard, and play on. I screwed it up. Play on and play hard and have fun with it, because if you're not having fun, why are you playing? Take care.